master's degree in psychology. You worked hard for 4 years, and now you're trying to figure out, what do I do now for my first job? I'll start by saying you have to be willing to move. You have to go where the money is. So if you're in your area, you have a degree in psychology, right? Being in the area where the average salary for somebody with a degree in psychology is $35,000 a year, you probably don't want to stay there, all right? So you have to go where the money is. You can do a national search to see where they're paying the most money. And I can save you some time, because I think where I am in the DMV area, I think they pay the most for somebody with a degree in psychology. So I'll start by telling you that, go where the money is. And so what you want to look for is different job titles: case management, support coordinator, service coordinator, supports navigator, service support specialist. You might have your service specialist, human services caseworker, whatever the case may be. But they all fall under the same umbrella as a case manager. And a case manager is essentially somebody that helps advocates for somebody that can advocate for themselves with obtaining resources and supports to live the lives that you and I live, right? They need a little extra support. So that's what our job is as a case manager. So you kind of want to look for those jobs in this area, in the DMV area. I've scoured the internet, and me personally knowing from experience working in the nonprofit sector, then also working in local government, things of that nature, the average starting salaries for a case manager with some entry level, someone straight out of college, is about $65,000 a year. I know it doesn't sound true, but I'll probably just have some of those jobs just pop up throughout the video, just kind of showing you as proof, so you can believe what I'm saying and not think I'm just making this up. So the average salary in the DMV area is probably about $65,000 a year. So like I said, you have to be willing to move. So if you can move out there, you're good. And like I said, I'll post some of these jobs so you can see them. And with $65,000 a year, you might be thinking, well, that's not $100,000 a year. You're right, it's not. But it's gonna get you closer to your goal, which is to make $100,000 with a degree in psychology. And it's gonna save you money over the long haul, because you won't have to go back to school, take out more student loans to pursue a master's degree or a PhD to earn $100,000 when you can do that with a bachelor's degree if you put in a little bit of effort. For those of you that don't like to work, you probably want to stop watching, because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're gonna have to work, but if you're willing to put in the work and the effort to make your dreams become a reality, then keep watching, right? At $65,000 a year, in order to make $100,000 a year, you're probably gonna need a side job or a part-time job that can make you at least $35,000 a year to get to that $100,000 mark. Now, with a degree in psychology, there are several part-time jobs that you can do that will help get you to that $100,000 mark. Now, if you are single, I would strongly encourage you to pursue this route to get to that $100,000. But if you have a family, it is going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's still doable. You have to stay focused and continue to want to pursue your dreams and reach that six-figure income. So the first part-time job I kind of want to mention to you guys is going to be a behavior technician. And I keep looking down because I have my notes, but a behavior technician. And a behavior technician is typically somebody that's working with children with intellectual developmental disability. Generally, it's autism or ABA. You might see those job postings for an ABA specialist or applied behavior analysis. So you're going to be working with people with autism. Some of them are going to have like behaviors and things of that nature. So they're always in demand. They're always looking for people that can help as a behavior technician, so you won't have a lack of opportunity. You can look in what city or whatever area you're in right now, and I'm sure you can find a job posting for a behavior technician. If you're working a part-time job, minimum 20 to 25 hours a week, part-time, which is very doable. So if you're working part-time, making between $25 and $30 an hour as a behavior technician, you can add an additional $32,500 on the low side, and on the high side, you can add an additional $39,000 to your annual salary. The second part-time job you can pick up, a job coach. So a job coach is somebody that typically works in that same population with individuals with, intellectual or developmental disabilities. And what they're doing is they're trying to help them live a meaningful life. And so part of that, if they desire to work, that job coach is going to conduct an assessment and evaluate their skills and abilities, and then they're going to identify deficits or barriers for them and try to address those barriers. Maybe it's a communication deficit. They're going to try to find means to address that barrier so that they can work and have employment. And then they're going to develop a plan on how to address those barriers, and then they're going to implement that plan so that that person can work and make competitive employment. That's what a job coach is. The third job that you can do is going to be a little bit more lucrative, and it's going to be a psychiatric rehabilitation coordinator. Now, in this position, you're going to be working under typically a medical professional. Generally, it's going to be a psychiatrist or a therapist or something of that nature. And you're going to be facilitating one-on-one meetings with individuals that already have a developed treatment plan, generally developed by the medical professional, and you're going to be essentially facilitating social meetings, groups, and things of that nature, helping them address different aspects of their treatment plan and documenting their progress and ensuring that they're on track to reach their goals. The next part-time job I would recommend is going to be a substance abuse counselor. Now, as a substance abuse counselor is kind of similar to a case manager. You're going to be working a caseload. You're going to be working with individuals that's struggling with substance abuse. Your job as a substance abuse counselor is going to be to ensure that person's health and safety and staying in recovery. And you're going to be facilitating that and ensuring that they stay in recovery. Develop treatment plans to help them achieve that, and you're going to monitor progress and document as well to make sure that they're getting better, improving, and not regressing. So as a substance abuse counselor, I will say as well, there barrier to entry with this part-time job, but you can still, like I said, if you're willing to put in the work, get the certification as an certified addictions professional, then you can make the extra money with a degree in psychology. And lastly, the last one I want to mention to you guys, it's the barriers to entry with this one are minimal. What you need is a high school diploma. If you have a high school diploma, you can pretty much do this anywhere. I mean, like I said, you can look in your area to see what opportunities there are, and I'm positive you can find opportunities. And this job is going to be working as a direct support professional, or DSP. Now, a DSP is generally working with individuals that have some sort of deficit, whether it's going to be aging adults or individuals that might have an intellectual or developmental disability. Maybe they have autism, maybe they have mental health challenges, maybe have schizophrenia or paranoia or something of that nature. And your job as a direct support professional, you're generally going to be spending a lot of time with these individuals. They're going to be in some sort of housing placement. Maybe it's a group home or something of that nature. Now, your job, you're not going to live there, but you're going to be there awaking moments throughout the day. And what you're going to be doing generally is you're going to be addressing their ADLs, or activities of daily living, and their IADLs, or their instrumental activities of daily living. And that can range anywhere from helping them get dressed, helping them bathe, shower, cooking meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Could also mean medication administration under the supervision of a licensed professional, generally a nurse or something of that nature. says that psychology is a useless degree, because it's not. And I just showed you that you can achieve anything you want if you put your mind to it and you're willing to put a little hard work in it. Thank you again. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace. Thanks for watching. I also have another video I want you guys to check out, which gave a lot in the life of a case manager. Please click on that video right now and check it out. Thank you so much. Until next time.